Hello, 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 konghari. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody on the Bonlingo channel. And to everybody from my channel as well, konghari to you. Yes, yes, yes. We're doing something a little bit different this time. You may remember... Let me put on some BGM real quick. You may remember last time that I was on the channel, I did some studying through Duolingo. And so today we decided it would be a good idea for me to react to some of the cultural exchange videos that are on this channel, on the Bonlingo channel. It's in the playlist called, what's it called? Japanese Topics. And so I haven't seen these videos yet. So I'm just gonna do like a blind reaction to it, and we'll use that to sort of start our discussion about, you know, what being in Japan is like. A lot of these are like sort of the interview type of video where we're like going around doing street interviews in Japan. And I love watching those kind of videos. Like I watch those on my free time anyways. So we're just gonna dive right into some of these videos and kind of compare, you know, what I already know about Japan and maybe some things that I find surprising. I have been to Japan once, but I am by no means an expert on everything in Japanese culture. So let's get to it. Let me make sure I've got audio all set up. Turn off the BGM so we can hear the video. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Minaka. Minasan konnichiwa. Minaka.
So this video is called The Good Points and Bad Points of Staying in Japan. Is Japan really good?
It's so beautiful weather. So here there are so many foreigners, and I'm going to interview the foreigners around here and ask them about Japanese culture and
So this
Japan
interview
itself.
is in Asakusa. I don't think I've been to Asakusa.
に来ています。そして今からこの近くにいる外人の方たちに日本の文化とそして日本そのものについて
Hello,
インタ
welcome to the
ビュ
stream.
ーしていきたいと思います。Are you ready for that? Let's go!
Alright, let's go.
Thanks so much for your time.
No problem.
So, first one is, where are you from?
Philippines?
Philippines!
Yes.
All of you? So, your family.
Yes.
What do you think is good point for Japan, for Japanese people?
Their cleanliness here is everywhere is really clean, even their bathrooms.
Everything is clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me too. When I visited Japan, that was probably the same thing that I noticed. Hold on. Let me see if the stream just... Oh, stream's going good. Okay. For some reason, it looked like the stream ended on my end. Oh, that's weird. Anyways. Sorry, am I having technical difficulties? Let me double check, make sure that that's working. Oh, no. Oh yeah, we should be good to go. I don't know why the stream that I've got pulled up to check on it is freezing up. But anyways, yeah, when I went to Japan, that's one thing that like immediately was noticeable, was just that all of the streets were really clean, even in like the busiest cities. Because here in the US, a lot of the big cities have a reputation for being not the most clean. And I don't know anything about the Philippines, where these people are from, but it seems like there is quite a difference between the Philippines that they're used to and coming to Japan. Is what they seem to notice as well. はじめまして、こんにちは、こんにちは。今、日本の文化について、ちょっと動画を見てます。We are watching videos about Japanese culture. Alright, let's keep going.
Yes.
Is it different from Philippines?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Definitely.
The streets are clean. Traffic is just like everything is in order.
Where from?
We're from England.
England?
We're from
England?
New Zealand.
Okay, New Zealand,
Yeah.
England, New Zealand, England. What brought you here? Is
So,
like
Rugby fine.
what's the good thing for Japanese people or Japanese culture?
So, as a tourist, it's very, very welcoming. So it's quite easy to get around. Everyone's really polite. Everyone's really nice. The
Everyone's so nice.
And the food's really good.
Yeah, great
food.
food.
Good food.
Good-looking Japanese girls.
What's your
God, he's really trying. I would say that one thing that was really confusing coming to Japan was the train system, because like once you get the hang of the train system, it's really quite intuitive. But the biggest issue that I had was getting out of the station. Because there are multiple exits, and a lot of the times when you have your directions like pulled up on Google Maps or something, it doesn't tell you which exit to take out of the train station. So one time I was there with my mom, right, and we were looking at the map in the train station trying to figure out which exit to take. And then somebody came along and he spoke English, so he was like, hey, do you need some help? I can help you find directions. So yeah, there's definitely always people that are willing to help. It's very nice.
And nice school outfits.
Favorite food.
But only the overage girls.
What's your favorite food for Japanese?
Jesus.
Ramen.
Ramen?
Yeah.
Ichiran?
Easy.
I always
Teriyaki.
like sashimi, just eating
Yeah,
like a bunch of
sashimi
sushi.
is nice.
We've been to the same sushi chain like twice now
Oh,
and had like 16 plates of sushi.
16?
So good.
Yeah,
You know, I actually don't really eat sushi.
Where from? Liverpool, England.
Same Liverpool, England.
Same.
Yeah.
England, I see.
Come to Tokyo?
Holiday.
Ah,
Yeah,
vacation.
holiday, and I like the culture and the food.
Ah, food. not rugby. Not rugby.
No.
No. What's
Yeah,
good
so
thing
when
for
this was
Japanese
filmed,
people
it seems
or
there was a
Japanese
big
culture?
rugby game going on
Very polite.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Everyone is very.
I don't know
polite,
anything
very
about
nice.
sports.
It's organized.
Yep. It's
alright.
it's very hygienic and clean.
Yeah.
The streets, no litter.
How about
Yeah.
bad thing? Bad thing. Yes.
Bad things.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a tattoo.
And
maybe lots of people don't like
tattoos.
tattoos.
so
maybe.
like some people look at it like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have tattoos as well.
But that's it really.
yeah, here it's like it's not illegal, but
It's very taboo. You know.
yeah, taboo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Yeah, what I've heard about like tattoos in Japan is that it's heavily associated with like yakuza, you know, like the kind of Japanese mafia, that people will think that you're someone suspicious if you have tattoos, which is very much not the case in America. 日本人ですけどよろしくです。よろしくお願いします。But yeah, because in America, we don't really think anything of anyone having tattoos. We think that it makes people look cooler, or, you know, especially people like have a lot of meaning behind their tattoos, and it becomes something like very personal to people. But yeah, I've heard that you can't enter a lot of onsen in Japan if you have tattoos. So that's definitely something to be wary of if you're planning to go to Japan.
hot spring. Yeah. Onsen. Yeah. Yeah.
We can cover them up.
Yeah.
To go to onsen, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but bad thing.
Oh, you can cover it?
Any ideas?
Maybe like with a patch or something?
about bad thing for Japanese people or Japanese culture?
We're not
a
used.
little bit crowded.
We're not used to so many people. Yeah.
So like Asakusa, maybe Shibuya.
Yeah.
So
Shibuya's too crowded
many,
for me.
too many people.
Other than that, it's
The
been
thing-
awesome.
How about bad
Yeah, I don't think I ever I don't think I minded the crowds.
There's not enough rubbish.
But it can definitely get crowded like in the trains, that's for sure.
We went to Mount Takao the other day and we bought iced coffee on top of the mountain, and we had to carry that iced coffee with us for about 3 hours on the train all the way back to Roppongi, and then finally we had a rubbish bin in our hotel room that we could put it in, because the whole time we could not find a rubbish bin. Like, it's not a bad thing, it's just like,
you
it's
have
just
to
using
hold
up the
it.
hand.
Yeah, that is one thing that I do not understand, how Japan can be so clean without having trash cans anywhere. Like even like in America, in like big cities, they'll have trash cans at every corner and people still won't use them. They'll still just throw everything like on the ground right where they're standing. I don't understand how people do that. I think it's gross. I think it's disgusting. But it's just like there's such a culture difference in Japan that people just don't litter. Even though there aren't trash cans like in public use like hardly anywhere. It's really interesting.
You want, this hand should be free. Everyone's good because it's weird, there's so much plastic, but not so much rubbish everywhere. Yeah. Like it's surprising. Like if this was another country, it would be the other way around.
Yeah, you guys take care of your rubbish. You guys like
Yeah.
you don't litter at all.
No,
Everything's very clean.
Thank you.
It's a very clean environment.
What's the bad point for Japanese culture?
Nothing. There's still.
Wow.
I don't see any bad point.
Really?
Yeah, none. Everyone doesn't matter.
That's
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Really?
Old, young, like middle age. It's
Even
all
though
the
you
same.
spent 9 days?
Yes. Actually, they want to spend more. They want to come back again next year. Yeah, it's really.
I definitely want to go back to Japan too.
Do you have any ideas?
No,
No?
bad points.
Nothing?
Nothing to think of.
Wow. How about bad point? Do you have any ideas?
I don't find them yet.
Okay. So, for now, totally good, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think is not good point for Japanese or Japan?
I know all people
Very nice.
very nice,
Ah.
nice. These people respect, very nice.
So you cannot come up with the
I'm
bad
happy.
point.
I'm happy here. I'm working here. Happy, very happy.
Nice to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
just
And the last question. So, what's your favorite word in Japanese?
Yeah, this
Oh, that's a hard question.
I did to the most.
Arigato.
Every time, if you
Arigatou
give one
gozaimasu.
water,
Do you guys have a
these
favorite
people like,
Japanese word?
arigato.
I don't know if I
What's your
can
favorite word in
come up with
Japanese?
a favorite Japanese word.
Arigato
Is
gozaimasu.
it the first one you learned?
Yes.
That's why you love it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite word in Japanese?
Arigato.
みんなありがとうしか言わない。
What's your favorite word in Japanese?
They're all just saying
I just know
ありがとう。
one word.
One word?
Arigato gozaimasu. That's it. That's it.
What's
They
your
all only
favorite
know one
word
word.
in Japanese?
We don't know very many.
word?
Arigato.
What's your favorite?
It's crazy that they all give the same answer.
Japanese word. What's your favorite Japanese?
I don't know. Say, word.
Words, yeah.
So because you are here and you've learned Japanese, so
Oh
yeah.
Not really.
Arigato.
Arigato.
That's the main thing.
That's the only thing we say.
Like we don't know enough to have a favorite.
I'll just say sashimi because it's
Sashimi.
it tastes funny.
Yeah, of course, food words are always going to be a hit.
That counts, right? Japanese word, yeah.
Teppanyaki.
Teppanyaki, yeah. Arigato.
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 What's your favorite Japanese word?
Let's see if we get any more other
Do you know
answers.
about-
Subarashi.
Subarashi. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Where did you learn?
Basically at home, I just go online to learn Japanese
Oh.
words. Because I'm trying my best to learn.
Like us right now.
It is quite difficult.
But you are learning a little bit.
Yeah, trying to like order food in restaurants. But try not to use English, but try to use more Japanese.
Wow, 素晴らしい.
Subarashi.
Yeah, one of the regrets that I have when I went to Japan was that I was still very nervous. I mean, I'm just a nervous person in general. I wish I had talked to people in Japanese more. Because I feel like, especially like in Tokyo, like they're used to dealing with foreigners a bit more in like the really like busy parts of Tokyo, right? They're more like tourist attraction areas. So when I would go up to like the people at the store or something, they would try to speak to me in English. And so then I would just like naturally respond in English, like trying to like keep it like fairly simple. And so like I hardly ever had a chance to talk to anybody in Japanese, and I was so sad about that. But I'll have to save it till the next time that I go. I'm trying to think what would be my favorite Japanese word. So there are a lot of words that don't translate well into English. So I think it would have to be one of those. I'm trying to think of what words that we don't have in English. I like the word sunao. Sunao is like honest, but it can be like about being like open about your feelings and things like that. I like that word.僕が行ってた時は東京とか京都、トゥーリストがよく行ってるところに来ました。この動画は浅草でしたっけ？
素晴らしい。おいしい。Do you have-
美味しい is a good word.
Oh yeah, arigato.
ありがとう。Thank you so much. It's so cute.
Thank you. Oh, is it moshi moshi?
マシマシ
Yeah.
もしもし。
Where you going?
マシマシ
Is that how you answer the phone?
もしもし。
もしもし is answering the phone, yeah.
Like hello.
あ、いやいやいやいや。
That's what I mean.
あ、
かわいい
マシ
かわいい
あ、オッケー。
かわいい cute
あ、かわいい。あ、かわいい。マシマシ持ってるってこと。
Neko.
Cats.
Neko.
Cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
ね、キャ、いや。
I have no idea what word she's trying to think of.
Halloween. Yeah.
So, where are you?
Ah, yoroshiku is also a very interesting word.
Maybe
Shibuya?
Well, we might be going to a daiba.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some Halloween party?
Yeah.
Shopping.
Shopping.
I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
おまけ。A bonus.
大学芋ゲット。これが有名な大学芋ね。お芋屋さんの。薩摩っていう名前のお芋らしい。いただきます。
さつまいもじゃないのかな。さつまいもと違うのかな。さつまいも。
Are there no subtitles for this part?
ほどサクサクでね。
あ、美味しそうね。
ほかほか。
Looks good. It's some kind of like sweet potato, I
書い
think.
てあった通り。
ワクワク。ワクワク is a good
今日
word.
の感想はね、でもやっぱりなんか旅行に来てる人たちはみんな同じことを思うんだなって思いました。
She says it seems that people who are like on vacation have a lot of the same like impressions of Japan as each other.
すごい丁寧で優しくて、でとっても綺麗でゴミがなくて、
Yeah, they
素晴
think
ら
that
しいってのをみんなすごい
Japan
思っ
is
てくれて
clean and that
嬉
the
しか
people
っ
are
た。
nice.
もうほとんど悪い印象が日本に対して何もなくてすごい嬉しかっ
And
た。
most of them didn't have any bad impressions
やっ
of
ぱり今は
Japan.
やっぱりラグビーで来てる人がもうすっごい多いね。ね。
そうですね。
だからやっぱりその少し前よりもどんどん外国人旅行者って増えてるんだなって改めて実感しました。すごい楽しかった。いろんな人とお話ができてね、素敵な時間だった。ということでお疲れ様です。
She had a good time. Very nice, very nice. I guess we'll just go right on to the next video. Oh, talking about asking Japanese people if they've been to any other countries at the beach, I suppose. Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. いらっしゃいませ。おいしさのマシマシ Maybe. わからん。わからない。Listening to the train station announcements and reading and listening to the train announcements helped you. Yeah, I always was really paranoid when I was like on the trains or on the buses in Japan that I would miss my stop. Even though I know a good bit of Japanese, but I was so worried of like, oh no, what if like they say the name of the stop and then like I forget what the name of my stop is, or like I was so nervous. Okay, let's go to the next video. Yes, the beach sound is so loud. Oh, they've been to a lot of places. Yeah. I have never been to Europe. こんにちは。いらっしゃいませ。こんはり。I want to go to Hawaii. Even though it's technically in the United States. Eh, 汚いんだ。なんか勝手なイメージだけど I feel like whenever I've watched other like street interviews in Japan, I feel like a lot of Japanese people say that they've never been overseas, or if they have, it was like maybe for like a study abroad program. But maybe it depends on the location where you ask. I suppose maybe the people who are hanging out on the beach, maybe they're a bit more yokya, a bit more extroverted. Maybe they're a bit more adventurous with going to other countries. So this is really cool to see.
その中で行ってみた中で一番良かった国セブ
Cebu, where is that? Oh no, I'm so bad at geography. Hawaii ね。
これから行ってみたいなっていう国とかスペインすごいです。日本の海のいいところってどこだと思いますか？こうお酒飲みながらバイバイできる。海外とちょっと結構リラックスしてリゾート。
Oh, そんなイメージ。I guess they're saying that like the beach is more of like a party kind of thing. Like you can like drink a lot of alcohol and party, whereas in in some of the foreign countries they've been to, it's more of like a relaxing spot, kind of like a spa day. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the beaches that I've been to just in America are also kind of party areas. Well, I don't know. It's mostly like families, to be honest. There's a lot of little kids. はい、アメリカ人です。日本に行きたいですか？ぜひぜひ。Yes. Cebu City is in the Philippines. No. Thank you for telling me. But they were talking about the sea in Japan. Is it known for not being as like clean or like as pretty as the sea in maybe some other like tropical countries or something like that? Beach party, woo! No, this is serious educational business. No beach parties. No partying allowed on Thames Watch. Yeah, well, I want to party on a Japanese beach. Heck yeah. I wonder what the best time of the year to go to the beach in Japan is. 日本で日本に海に行く時期はいつですか？なんかやっぱり夏が一番なのかな？ I don't know.
どこの国に行ったことありますか？アメリカとインド。アメリカとインド。
アメリカとインド。
行ってみたい国とかありますか？
さっき話した
ベトナムいいですよね。
Ah, Vietnam.
行ってみたいところ。タイに行きたい。食べたいの。海とかタイ綺麗。
I've had a lot of Vietnamese food. It's pretty good.
どうでしたか？日本人は海外が大好きで旅行いっぱい行ってるんですね。皆さんもぜひ日本に遊びに来てください。バイバイ。
That was fun to watch. It's really fun seeing like what countries people in Japan are interested in. I feel like as an American, it's very easy to get bogged down in like America being the center of the world and like so it's like, oh, obviously everyone wants to come to America, but there are plenty of other good like tourist destinations, right? I want to go to Hawaii. Honestly, the only place that I've been outside of America is Japan for that one trip that I did. Otherwise, I haven't been to Mexico. I haven't been to Canada. I've only been within the US and not Hawaii. やはり夏ですかね。海外はハワイに行ったことあります。いいな。羨ましい。今度連れてって。いやいや、冗談です。すいません。冗談です。This goes from, this was a video that was filmed at a beach in Japan. What is it? Yuigahama Beach. And, ほい。
Hey guys, I'm Minaka. 皆さんこんにちは、Minaka です。Today I am at Kawagoe right now. This is the first time to be here for me, so it's exciting.
The title of this video, it says interview
So now
Japanese
I'm
about
going
dating
to
a foreigner.
interview some Japanese people about relationship with foreign people. Alright, are you ready? Let's go!
Ireland and the Caribbean. Oh, those sound really interesting to go to.
一回くらい
One time.
今はまだない。
ないです。はい、まだない。
もし付き合うなら何人の方がいいですか？
韓国人。絶対韓国人がいい。
Ah, they both had their answers ready. There must be K-pop fans.
優しくしてくれる人が、優しくしてくれる人が多い。愛がすごい大きいみたいな。
それはどこで知るんですか？
なんだろう、インスタとか見てもそうです。
I really don't know a lot of stereotypes about Korea.
すっごい大事にしてもらってたので、いいなと。
なんかそのインスタとかで韓国人カップル結構載せてるじゃないですか。ああいうのとかを見ていいなって
思います。
ペアルックしたいな。
可愛いなって思いますね。
そもそもK-POP とか好きだから、そう韓国の顔も好き。
See, they do like K-pop. I was right.
韓国人の友達は
逆にその韓国に旅行行っていい人いたなとかありました？
あ、もう道行く人はとってもかっこいい。とってもかっこいいなと思いました。
I mean, to be honest, I have the same impression going to Japan. It's like there are a lot of really handsome Japanese guys. Sorry, I'm not gonna be thirsting on Maine, but I don't know what it is about like being in a place that's so different, but like everybody just seems really attractive. Konnichiwa, hi, welcome, konghari.
なるほど。外国人の方に対して憧れるものって何かありますか？
憧れるものは、
そうね、さっき言ったみたいに愛が大きいこととかがいいなって思う。
愛の表現いいところ。好きだよって言われたい。
結構オープンなイメージある。日本人より。
オープンいいですよね。ちゃんともう言葉で示して。
Yeah, there's definitely this stereotype of Japanese people being very subtle with their affections, being very reserved. Fun fact, most Japanese girls would kiss foreign guys rather than Japanese guys on the first day. Is that because they just take longer to warm up to like a fellow Japanese person, maybe? No, please thirst on JP, guys. No, guys, I have to remain a little bit say-so. A little bit say-so. Let me reserve my dignity a little.
とかでも示してくれる感じもするし。
わかります。外国人の方とお付き合いしたいなって思います？
ロシアの人と。
ロシアの人？
なんでですか？なんでロシアの方なんですか？
イケメン。ね、イケメンだよね。最初に来るのはイケメンそう、背高そうだし。
じゃあ世界の人の中でイケメンだなって思うのはロシア人。
ロシア人。
ほうほうほう。
ロシアの方がいいですか？
でもあんまり外国人と付き合いたいとは思わない。
英語って難しいですよね。でも今のなんか会話翻訳したくないな。翻訳したくない。恥ずかしいから。
文化の違い。じゃあやっぱりそんなに外国人の方よりか日本人の方がいい。
でもハーフな子可愛いよね。
あ、ハーフね。
いいですよね。外国人の方に対して憧れるものって何ですか？
目が大きくて。目の色と髪の毛。
結構欧米の人憧れるなっていう。
憧れる。
外国人の方とお付き合いしたいなって思いますか？
思わない。
そんな断固拒否。なんでですか？
英語が喋れないから。
じゃあもしもその外国の方が日本語ペラペラだったらどうですか？
ダメ。
So it's part of it is the language barrier. 初見です、いらっしゃい。こんはり。Welcome. But yeah, I hear that a lot, that the language barrier is what like turns people away from meeting people from other countries, like especially dating and stuff. But yeah, there are plenty of like people outside of Japan who have been studying Japanese, like me. Yeah, I do notice that I think some of the it might be an age related like, because some of the younger women seem to say that they would want to date a foreigner or at least try it out, whereas like some of the slightly older women, like I'm not gonna say that these women are like older, but they're not like as young as the ladies from before. So I think that it might also just you know, being a little bit less open later on because you're a bit more used to how things have always been. But that's just my guess.
なんだろうね。もう拒否しちゃう。もう生理的に。いやでも別に友達的な感じだったらいいけど。
付
き合うって違うね。結婚できない。そうなんですね。そういうもう想像もつかない。同じ生活スタイルを送れると思えない。
Yeah, there's definitely the cultural
でも結構
aspects.
日本も長くて日本のことすごい理解が深い人とかだったら。でもあんまり日本人がいい。日本人がいい。あ、そうなんです。逆にその外国人の方に対して憧れてるものって何かあります？外国の方のこういうところいいなみたいな。スタイルの良さ。ああ、骨格ですか。あ、足長い。足長い。なるほど。顔小さい。外国人の方と付き合いしたいなって思いますか？思いますか。どうですか。私は思わないです。思わない。日本人がいいかなと思います。なんでですか？なんだろう。
Well, these girls are pretty young, so that disproves that theory.
言語の問題。あともしもその外国の方がもう日本語ペラペラだったらどうですか？考えます。そしたらいいかもしれない。特別外国の方と付き合いたいなとは思わない。思わないです。どうですか？付き合ってみたいなと思います。あ、ちょっと人生経験としていいなみたいな。まあいろんな。
For the experience, yeah.
特になんか何人の方がいいとかあります？なんか例えばなんかアメリカとかヨーロッパ系とか。アメリカ人？あ、アメリカ人。なんでですか？特にないけど。まあでも一応やっぱなんか親しみがあるっていうか、なんかわかるのはアメリカの人だから。あ、そうなんですね。最後に外国人の方に対してなんか憧れるものとかってあります？自分にはないこれがあるとか。
I missed what did you say that she wanted to date someone from America? Represent.
それあるかもしれないですね。結構日本人だとこれ言っていいのかなっていうのあります。
I've heard that stereotype a lot as well.
お付き合いしてみたいなって思いますか？あんま思ったことないです。思ったことないです。え、3人とも？そうですね。なんか外国人と触れ合う機会あんまなかった。あ、そうです。
It's interesting how like friend groups, like the people that are together, seem to have the same kind of opinion on it.
いいなとかって思ったりしない。でもやっぱ会話とか英語じゃない。あ、言語ですよね。言語の壁とか。じゃあもし結構日本歴が長くて日本語が全然不自由なく喋れる外国の方だったらどうですか？あ、でもそういう人だったらいいかもしれない。あ、あり。そうですね。はい。ただあり。じゃあフィーリングが。フィーリング。じゃあもしその日本語ちゃんと喋れる外国の方だったら、例えば何人の方がいいなっていうのあります？でもなんかもうバリバリの黒人とか、体が大きい人だとちょっと怖い。さすがに。
Yeah, that's probably a common stereotype. Yeah.
なんか見た目的なことを言っちゃうとアジア系の方が。
Yeah, it just happens, you know, when you don't have a lot of chances to interact with people that look a lot different from you.
欧米の方だとすごいなんかまた自分と全く違うから逆に憧れたりとかしません？あんまりでも触れ合いたいとは思いますけど、付き合うとかまではあんまりいかない。お兄さんはどうですか？もしその日本語ペラペラな女性だったら何人の方がいいなとかあります？南米ペルーとか。
南米？お
ー。サンバ踊りたいな。じゃあ最後。外国人の方に対してなんか憧れるものってあります？いいなとかなんか思うことあったりします？でも顔が鼻高い人とか、なんかアジア系ってなんかボテとしてじゃないですか。だからそういうのはすごいいいなと思います。
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that one is necessarily better. They're just different.
かっこいいですよね。
Let me just catch up on chat real quick. Don't forget subtitles. Unfortunately, we haven't evolved to see subtitles in real life yet. Although smartphones are a close second. 英語がわからないからという意見が多いですね。ああ、それね。この一番左にいる黒い服の女性は、ありません。いやいやいや、僕じゃないんですよ。そのインタビューをしている人。僕じゃないですよ。これ初めて見る。初見です。
お疲れ様です。乾杯。川越のなんかビール、地ビールかな？らしいです。いただきます。
Trying the local beer.
美味しい。お仕事終わり最高ですね。
It's best after a long day of work.
そうですね。なんか思った以上にみんな日本人の方と付き合いたいんですね。やっぱり結構みんな長いっていう。
It was about half and half, I think.
私はすごい外国の方と恋するのすごいいいことだなって思ってる。
Like she's saying that there was surprisingly a lot of people that would be willing to date foreigners. But honestly, from what's in the video, it seemed about like kind of evenly split.
グローバル化が進んでそういう壁がなくなったらいいなって思います。ということで今日も一日お疲れ様でした。Cheers! バイバイ Everyday happy!
そうですね。Like for me, so like I'm really bad at dating and stuff. So this is a really awkward topic to get into. But like, you know, being in America in a really like diverse area, there's probably not a whole lot of question of like, would you date a foreigner? I think the big question would be like, would you date someone who doesn't speak English? I mean, for me, that would be no problem because I speak Japanese. Although it would be a little bit awkward, like introducing them to the family because my family does not speak Japanese. Just a tiny little bit that I've taught them, like kawaii, konnichiwa, you know, arigato. But I mean, my family personally, I wouldn't have any worries about them accepting like a partner who was Japanese and didn't speak English. My family wouldn't have any issue with that. They would be very welcoming. Although it would probably help if my partner studied English a little bit. 今のを翻訳すると、個人的には、まあ別に日本人と付き合うことはありなのかっていう問題ではなく、日本語しか話せない人となんか付き合いたいのかっていう問題は、まあ僕的にはありだけど、まあ僕的にはやっぱ日本語かなり喋れるし、やっぱ問題は家族と会う時ですかね。自分の家族は日本語全く喋れない、まあ少しだけ小さい言葉が理解できる可能性はありますけど、やっぱ自分のパートナー、自分の恋人にはちょっと英語を勉強してほしいかなって気持ちはありますね。Hello, welcome to the stream.
Thank you. こういうこと意味わかんないんだけど。
It seems like it's a direct comparison between two people. The title of this one is Learned Differences Between England and Japan.
Everyday happy! Hey guys, I'm Minaka. 皆さんこんにちは、Minaka です。Today I have
Everyday happy. What is that?
My name is Lawson.
Thanks for coming. Could you
何それ?
explain yourself?
My name is Lawson and I'm from England and now I currently work in Japan in a financial company. 私はローソンと申しまして、
めっちゃ日本語上手だし。
で、イギリスの出身で今日本の企業で勤めさせていただいております。
で、関西弁が上手なんだよね。
まあ一応ですね。
関西弁。
言われたらあんま出てこないですけど。
Alright, so Today we are going to discuss difference between Japan and England. I have 8
I don't know much about England either.
from your blog.
From my blog?
Yeah.
Because there are definitely still a lot of
Yeah.
cultural differences between America and England.
So first one, so like how to pay at convenience store
Yes.
and supermarket. 日本では in Japan 現金とクレジットカードが主かな。私はほぼほぼ現金なんですけ
あ、そうなんですか。
ど。私クレジットカード持ってない。そう持ってない。持ってない。
そうなの。
そうで
どうや
も
って生きてんの？
でも最近キャッシュレスがすごい流行ってきてて、まあ
Yes.
流行りたて。どうやってロンドン
I think that
In London, I
this
used
video
my
was
debit
filmed a
card.
couple of years ago. I think it's become a lot more common in Japan to use card or like contactless payment, maybe.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you in Japan, like you charge it. You know, like you can get a card which you charge. So you already have the money on it. だから絶対支払うことができる。
ああだからそのクレジットみたいに最後に請求書が来て。
あ、いや、what do I do みたいな。
I'm gonna be broke.
Yeah, come on みたいな。
あでもないんだ。
Personally, I use a debit card more than a credit card. Yeah.
デビットカードでしたら
もうできない
ピピーって。
ピーピーってなって恥ずかしい。
僕はデビット使いますね。
How about cash?
So I didn't really use cash in England. Always use debit card.
でもまだ
because it's the same,
現金
right?
を使うんですよね、
It's
ここでは。
So it was easier just to have your card.
It's also same for children.
So
It's only adults thing.
it's very popular with students. Yeah,
なる
because
ほど。
it's kind of like credit card, but it's not credit card, and you have your money, so it's okay. So it's very popular with students. Cash card and debit is usually together the same thing.
便利ね。そっちの方が絶対
そっち
良くない？
どっちも
なんで日本全然死んだ。不思議ね。
But these days you can do everything on your phone.
Next thing.
Yes.
Second thing is movie.
Movies.
You can just pay by tapping your phone on like on the little
私
kiosk.
日本だとネット
ネットで予約し
ネット予
て、
約して
席も選んで。
そう席選んで自分が、まあ、学生なのかシニアなのか、
うん
一般なのか選んで、まあ
英語を勉強します。うん、それは別に関係ないね。
映画館行って
別に普通に英語を勉強したいんですね。うん、そういうことですね。
あ、そう、イギリス関係ない。
ちょっと待って
イギリス関係ない。
What did they say?
学生なのかシニアなのか、
うん
一般な
うん
のか、
Yeah.
make reservation 私、
reservations
日本だとネット
ネットで予約し
ネット予
て、
約して、
席も選んで。
そう席選んで自分が、まあ、学生なのかシニアなのか、
うん
一般なのか選んでで、まあ、もうオンラインで決済終わってて、で実際に映画館行ってチケット発行する、
どこに座る？
あ、自分で取ってるやつやな。自分が。あ、そう、イギリス関係ない。イギリス関係ない。
Ah, movie
そう
theater.
だからみんな取って一応番号がついてんねんけど誰もその番号をまず見ないしで適当に座る。
早いもん勝ち
あ、そうそうそうそう。
早いもん勝ち
チケットはオンラインでも買えるんだよね。
いると思うけど。
I think in America it really depends on which theater you go to. I assume they're talking about like a movie theater kind of thing. Because there are some. Well, actually, I guess most movie theaters, they really don't care which seats you sit in. But that's especially if it's like not crowded. But if you're going to like a really fancy show at like a big theater, they're going to be really strict on what seat you on what seat you sit on according to your ticket. But these days, pretty much everything is done online. Yeah.
じゃあでも席の場所も指定する？
指定すると思うけど普通にその場で買っても指定されるわけやけど
でも
だから14の D ですみたいなで誰もそこに座れへんみたいな。
どういうこと意味わかんないんだけど。
そうそうそう
え、リーガルって何？
いや別にだって法律じゃないよ。お前がさ。
でも普通に考えてさ、いやなんでそこ座ってんねん。
いやもうでもみんなやってるから別にその揉めたりせえへん。
でもそれもどこでも？
あそうだから
治安悪いところとかじゃなくて。
じゃなくて誰も気にしてないから。そうだから日本に来てびっくりした。
理解できない。
理解できない。
Okay, so next
Okay.
said thing is also about movie.
Movie, okay.
End roll.
Yes.
End roll.
Yeah, this is
エンドロール
very
だ
interesting.
から、まあ、映画終わるでしょ面白かったねって言って、最後関わった人たちがバーって名前バーって出てくる、でそれを見て帰りました。なんでそこ、普通のことだけど、
イギリスはもう終わった瞬間に帰る。
ああそういうタイプか。関わった人の功績を見ずに、
言うたら長いもん。
I think that in America it really depends on the person. Because these days, I don't know about these days. I don't watch movies very much. But Like my dad was always the kind of person that he was interested in like the names of everybody who worked on the process. So he would want to sit through the entire credits, like all the way through to the end, to like see who worked on what. But like we would be like the only ones left in the movie theater. Everybody else was already out of there. I feel like a lot of Americans can be very impatient. But I think a lot of people stay till the end, especially for like a really big movie, because they tend to put like an extra scene at the end, right? So a lot of people have like caught on that they usually put an extra scene at the end, so they'll stay till like most of the credits are done. Usually like it'll be obvious when like the last scene plays, and then they just do like the plain credit roll, and then everybody just leaves. それは確かに。アメリカではエンドロールを待たないんですね。すぐ帰る。でも特別なシーンがある可能性もあって、まあ少しだけ座ったまま見てるんで、そのシーンが終わったらすぐ帰るみたいな感じで。でもエンドロールはまあ人によって見るか見ないのか。まあ個人的にはうちのお父さんがエンドロールを見る派なんか名前誰がディレクターさんだったりね、いろんな映画になんて言うんですかねparticipated. How do you say participated? I don't remember. まあその映画に働いた名前とか見るのが好きだったから家族と映画館行った時はエンドロール全部終わってから帰ったの。
別にありがとうございますっていうなんか感謝気持ちはあんねんけど
なんかそこでなんか余韻があるじゃん。それを見ながらなんか終わった映画になんか余韻に浸れる。そこまで来て映画が完結すると思っちゃう。それが全部終わってそれが全部終わったら急にパッて電源オフされてパーって電源オフまでその劇場がさ
I can understand that. わかる。
入れるんやみたい
I came back from the movie.
日本では僕今見るようになってますけど
日本に来たから
ちょっと周りがあんまりもう出へんからまずさすがにちょっと折れてったりおかしいやなって見てますこんなでかい体でやっぱ出られへんから
Amazon と Netflix の時とか
見ない
I mean, me either. I don't watch movies.
Alright, next. So, how to eat ramen?
Ramen.
For Japanese.
Yeah.
音立てるじゃん。
Right. Make noise.
Yeah. Can you do that?
No, not at first. No.
So you always like.
Yeah. So.
今のテーマは何だっけ
Alright, next. So, how to eat ramen?
Ramen.
For Japanese.
Yeah.
音立てるじゃん。
Right. Make noise.
Yeah. Can you do that?
No, not at first. No.
So you.
I don't do that.
Yeah. So if I'm on my own, I just tend to eat very slowly without a sound. But then sometimes if I'm at work or with a client, I'd be like, I would try my best to be like. But it's not the same level as it's not the.
I don't think I can do that. I'm very careful when I'm eating my foods.
あれは科学的に鼻に匂いが入って
で、そのスープも一緒に触って入ってそう、そっちの方がやっぱね断然美味しいらしい。そういうことね。そういうことやで。Okay, so let's try. ラーメン用意しました。
いや、僕は結構なんか丁寧に食いてえな。結構焦る必要がなくない？
お。なんか音してる。
スープ飛んでない大丈夫？
めっちゃ飛んでる。
こういう感じで食べます。
OK。
だからまあ食べてみて。
そう自分もこんな感じ。僕もこんな感じ。I do that. I can't slurp.
Okay, next theme.
Next.
I'm much too picky about how I eat my food.
So if it's raining outside,
yeah.
What do?
In England, I just put my hood up.
So?
Or do nothing.
Do nothing?
Yeah, if it's like low level rain, if it's amateur rain, then just keep walking.
You don't buy any umbrella in
No,
store?
no. So in England, it's really different.
No,
to
I
Japan
don't.
because they
I always
really
wear
have
it. I always use
cheap
an umbrella.
umbrellas in the convenience stores. Like, you know, like the 300円とかみたいなやつある。Like they don't have that in England.
あれよね。ビニール傘ね。
So like they only have like the
Very special
yeah,
fancy
like a
one.
normal umbrella, like 3000円ぐらいとか。I think in England as well, the rain's like the frequency is different, right? So we kind of have like spitting rain very often, or like it's not really heavy rain, but it's all the time. So it's a level where you can kind of get by while having either a hood.
Yeah.
So first it's like nothing.
It definitely depends on. It's a really funny face to stop on. It kind of depends on the region that you're from, because like you said, there's some regions where it rains like a little bit very often. So I can understand how you wouldn't want to carry an umbrella or bother putting up your hood every single time. I think in America, because a lot of people drive cars, like most people drive cars, so like I might grab an umbrella to get from the house door, like from the door to the car, but not always, because once you're in the car, you're not going to use the umbrella, and it's just going to be wet and like getting the floor wet. Raincoat. I'm much too lazy for a raincoat. I would have to take that off and on. That's too much work. I much prefer an umbrella. But because in Japan, right, there's a lot of walking. Like you have to walk to the station and then walk back from the station, walk around the city to get where you're going. So I feel like it makes more sense that Japanese people would want to always have an umbrella with them, right? Whereas like in America, it's like, I can probably just make a mad dash to my car, you know, like there's not a whole lot of need for an umbrella if you're not going to be outside for a long period of time. ね、アメリカだと大体の人は車に乗ってるので、傘を使う必要ってあんまりないかもしれないですけど、僕は使うけど、家から車まで別に傘使わなくていいじゃん。そんで車から目的地のビルとかに入るまでは別にフード、つけてもいいんじゃないかなって。でもいや僕は雨に濡れるのは嫌だな。そんなに好きじゃないから普段傘使ってますね。
Then it's like, oh, it's getting a bit heavy, wear the hood. And then it's umbrella, but usually people can do fine with just the hood. なんか普通にみんなフッドついてるし。
If you don't have hood.
いや、しゃあないな。
しゃあないな。
Next thing, so くしゃみをしたとき。そうこれ何なの
I actually know the story. これイギリスの文化なんですけど、なんかもう500年前の話なんだけど、なんか病気がめっちゃあって、その病気の症状がくしゃみ。で、くしゃみをするとみんながこいつ死ぬ。
Why am I learning more about English culture?
となっていて、なんかブレスユーっていうのはそのなんていう天国に行かれますようにみたいなっていうような感じでみんながもうお礼の挨拶っていうかなんか言っててブレスユーみたいな死にそうやけどブレスユーみたいな祈ってるぞみたいな
っていうのが始まりなんだ。
祈りですね。Bless you.
So people started saying, yeah, just routine. So when you sneeze, people say bless you.
Yeah, because for people who speak English, it's always you have to say bless you, or else you're very rude.
Yeah, it just goes woo, and I'd be like, oh, bless you.
Bless you.
すごい。今のマジですごい。I feel that.
すごいいいと思う。ありがとうちょっと。
Bless you.
Thank you.
いやでも今はね、VTuber 界ではね助かるって言ってしまう。多分リアルでは言わないかな。日本人は助かる。人がくしゃみするとき助かるって。Yeah, in VTuber culture, there's this thing where people say 助かる, which is like thank you. kind of. It's like I have been saved by your gracious sneeze. But that's just weird otaku culture. They don't actually do that in real life. But yeah, like in America, or I don't know, probably most like places where English is the main language, right? Like you have to say bless you or else like you're being very rude. アメリカにいるとそのブレスユーを言わないとめちゃくちゃ失礼と思われる。なんか必ずブレスユーは言うんだ。人がくしゃみするとき。
Next. 褒められたとき。When you get praised.
Yes.
What do you do? For Japanese, they always like, いやいやそんなことないです。すごいへりくだる謙遜するの。もしも自分でもそれ嬉しいなと思ってたら、まずへりくだって、but thank you っていう感じなの。
So I think in England,
今の笑いなんだっけ? What are we talking about?
Next. 褒められたとき。When you get
これだいぶ違うね。
Yes.
What do you do? For Japanese, they always like, いやいやそんなことないです。すごいへりくだる謙遜するの。
いや全然そんなことないです。
まずへりくだって、but thank you っていう感じなの。
So I think in England, people would usually, if someone compliments them, you just kind of say thank you and kind of be like, yeah, I tried hard. So for example, if someone says to me like, your Japanese is amazing, then I say, I studied over 10 years, I tried really hard, thank you. But I wouldn't say like, no, my Japanese is rubbish. No, it's rubbish. I'm so bad. Like I wouldn't say that. Whereas but in Japanese, as you said, right, you'd be like, yeah, and then it's a completely different way to hand a compliment.
Now, like we were in London,
right?
And if you compliment me, and I said, no, I'm not Asian. What do you think? As for London culture.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, I just think that you're very kind. Yeah, but then usually I would probably say again the same compliment. I'd be like, no, really, you're really good. So it'd be like a cycle.
It just never ends.
日本人も優しいな、丁寧やなみたいな。
ね。なるほど。じゃあまあいいけど。
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely struggle with this. Like even though I try so hard to be like native level in Japanese, right? When someone compliments me, my go-to is always, arigato. But I know that that's not what a native Japanese speaker would probably say. But it's so hard to get over the cultural difference. Usually when people compliment my Japanese, I'll be like, arigato. でもただのオタクなんで、ただのオタクなんで、別に大したことないですけどみたいな。I'll just be like, oh no, I'll be like, oh thanks, but I'm just an otaku. I just learned Japanese because I'm an otaku. いや全然そんなことないですみたいな。すぐ思い浮かばないことなんですよね。そう。
Okay, last thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's very fast. 公共交通機関.
Like
train, like bus.
Yep.
We don't really call someone.
Right.
Not really
People don't use mobile phones.
Because it's gonna be very rude.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Interesting?
Yeah, like why? Why do people not use the phone? So it's rude, right?
Yeah, very, very, very rude. Very.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Especially around the elderly or people.
Right.
Specific people.
Yeah.
We cannot.
Right.
But some young men or some people actually use it. But
yeah, sometimes you see people, right?
Yeah.
They're just like. 今電車に乗ってるけど、いや聞こえるやん。In England, people always you can use your phone. You can phone call. Yeah.
They don't care.
No.
Yeah, public transportation isn't as big in America as maybe some European countries, but God, people in America can be so annoying on public transportation. Like people, not only will they be on their phones, people will be like blasting music out loud on their speakers with no headphones. No headphones. They'll just be playing music out loud or like a video, and that annoys me. I don't get annoyed when people use their cell phone to just like have a regular phone call, as long as they're not shouting. You know, if they're just like, hey, what's up, blah 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 blah, like at a normal speaking voice, that doesn't bother me at all. But when people like play a video out loud or like play music out loud, that annoys me so much. I hate that. But yeah, I heard a lot of things about like what not to do on trains when you're in Japan, like before I went to Japan, right? And they were saying that you shouldn't even hold like conversations with the people that you're with. Although I did that, like because you know, I was just like hanging out with my mom and like our travel group, our tour group that we were in. And, you know, we would just be having casual conversations on the train. And there were other people on the trains, like Japanese people, who were also having conversations. But I think it might still be considered a little rude. But, you know, I tried not to like, be talking on the phone. I don't think I even had my phone hooked up to, like, Japanese cell service. So that wasn't even an option for me. But it's good to know that that's considered very, very rude. I'll definitely be careful the next time I go to Japan not to use the phone on the train. アメリカでは別に電話で話してるのが全然普通だけど、なんか電車とかでね、電車とかバスで電話使っても全然大丈夫なんだけど、まあ唯一めちゃくちゃうざいと思ってるのが音楽とか動画の音がなんかヘッドフォンなしで周りのみんなが聞こえるようになってるのがめちゃくちゃうざいなのよ。めちゃくちゃ人が多いそういう人が多いの、アメリカで。めちゃくちゃ嫌いなのそういう人。Yeah, America does not have very great public transportation in general. That's true, that's true. いや、別に、まあ、くしゃみとか、ね、or coughing, I don't remember what coughing is, but if you're coughing or sneezing, like, just, you know, like, cover up, you know? Like, cover up your mouth. If you have a mask on, that's great, you know? But just, like, stay away from other people if you're gonna be, like, having a big coughing fit, right? ハリマさんは男性ですか？実は、まあ、無性別？まあ、別にどっちでもないって感じですかね。ただの天使です。Yeah, music and video blasting. I hate that. でも、it's very common in America, but I hate it. 多分僕がアメリカに対してすごく嫌いなものは、まあ、うざいうざいの。いや、言い方が悪いんですけど、気遣いが足りてないんですよね。なんか、日本では、気遣ってる方が普通で、アメリカでは、全然そんなことないんですね。でもブレスユーは言うんだけど、ブレスユーは必ず言うけど、電車で普通に音楽流したりする人が多いんで、なんかめちゃくちゃ悔しいめちゃくちゃ嫌いなの、アメリカのそういうところ。周りにも音楽が聞こえるの、そう迷惑なのよ。なんかわざとうざいふりをしてるのじゃないかなって思ったりしますよ。ねえ、そうやってなんか自分になんか俺様って感じ。Like, it just makes people seem like they're so full of themselves when they just go around blasting music around other people in public. It just makes them seem like they're full of themselves and they don't care about anybody else and they just want attention. I hate it. いや、カジュアルだけど嫌いなの。大勢のアメリカ人はそういうの嫌いなんだけど、 する。そういうのする人がいる。マジ許せないんだ。
No, yeah. 多分考えとしてはその電話で喋ったもこんな感じにして隣に座ってる人と喋っても一緒やんって感じやから、そんなに I think people don't change their behavior if they're walking on the street or if they're on the train. It's like the same. So there's, I think in Japan when you're on the train people kind of try to speak less.
Yes.
But in England it's just
Keep
if
silent.
it's a train or if it's a bar or if it's the like if you're walking on the street it's the same thing. だからそんなになんか差がないというか別に普通に喋るし。
なんでだろうね。私結構だから喋りにくい。
そうなの。
よく喋るから。
Very polite.
The casual roast from the cameraman.
Thank
you.
So that was so fun and very useful.
Yes.
And very. And I'm really thank you.
Yeah, thank you too.
So
it's very fun.
Yeah, maybe another video.
Yes.
We are gonna shoot.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Alright. So thank you guys for watching us and see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I think that's a good place to end it for today, if you guys are cool with that. Sorry, when I go off of that tab, it goes back to a blank screen. But, but yeah, that was pretty interesting. I feel like I learned a lot about both Japanese culture and some non-Japanese cultures because of the different foreigners they were talking to. I still think it was really funny that literally everybody that they interviewed said that their favorite Japanese word was arigato because they didn't know any other words. But if you have a different favorite Japanese word other than arigato, you can put it in the comments. I think I decided that my favorite for now, until I can think of a better one, is sunao, because I just like the word sunao. I think it's cute and pretty. What's a good metaphor? I don't even remember what we were talking about. In Japan, train means library. It's definitely a different culture to be more quiet on the trains. I will try to be more quiet on the trains next time. I was probably very obnoxious, even though I'm considered a quiet person by American standards. But 次は電車でもっと静かにしたいと思います。前回は日本に行った時、普通に会話してたんですね。お母さんとかツールのグループのみんなとか。でももうちょっとおとなしく行こうかなって思います。今日は本当にありがとうございます。Thank you very much for coming today. Favorite Japanese word is 時々, sometimes. From time to time, 時々. Yeah, it is very musical. And that's gonna be otsutem. Yep, if you are interested in my content, I do a lot of like gaming, singing, as well as a lot of educational type videos and streams like this one on my own channel. So please feel free to give that a look. And I should be here around the same time next week. Just got to finalize our plans. But I might be doing a little bit more of studying. So I'll let you guys know on Twitter and in my schedule for next week what the plan is. Yeah, this is the end. Otsutem. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.